Today we will discuss about a measure of deviation. It's a measure of dispersion which is called as standard deviation. So, standard deviation is a measure of the amount of dispersion or the amount of variation of a set of values. So, suppose we have got a set of 10 observations. We first find their mean or average and then we find out the standard deviation. So, standard deviation indicates the measure of dispersion of each value from the mean. If there is a low standard deviation, it indicates that all the values or all the observations tend to be closer to the average. Whereas, if the standard deviation is high, it indicates that the values we got in the study or the observations we got in the study, they spread out in a wider range and they deviate more from the mean. So, a lower standard deviation indicates that most of the values are closer to the mean or the average. And then how is it calculated? So, it is calculated as the positive square root of sum of squares of all deviations of items from the arithmetic mean. So, we will deal with it using a formula. Before that, this measure was introduced by Karl Pearson, and this measure is also called as the variance. The square of standard deviation is also called as the variance. Now, we go to the formulae. Suppose the data is raw. That means we don't have a frequency distribution. We have just got a raw data which consists of maybe a number of observations. There, the value of SD is equal to square root of sigma xi minus x dash the whole square by n, where xi refers to each individual observation. X dash is the arithmetic mean or the average of all the observations, and n the total number of observations. So, this is how we calculate standard deviation for a data which is ungrouped or which is a raw data, which is not distributed as a frequency table. Whereas, if you have data in grouped form, that is if you have a frequency distribution, then the standard deviation is calculated as square root of sigma fi into x minus x dash the whole square by n, where sigma fi is equal to, or n or sigma fi is equal to the total frequency obtained, and fi indicates the frequency of individual observations. And the other values are the same as the previous formula, that is xi is equal to individual observation, x dash is equal to the arithmetic mean. And here n represents the total frequency of individual observations, and here n represents the total number of observations, because this is raw data and this is a frequency distribution. So, we will go to how we measure SD for raw data as well as frequency distribution. So, first we go to ungrouped or raw data, where we have collected the tiger population from 7 tiger reserves. In the first reserve, the number of tigers is 7, in the second one 8, then the third 11, fourth 6, fifth 13, sixth 8, and from the 7th reserve you get 10 tigers. So, the total population of tigers is 63. Total tiger population we got from the 7 tiger reserves is 63. So, here small n is equal to, that means we have got only 7 observations. So, first we have to calculate the mean, and here the total number of observations is 7. So, in the first reserve you got 7, in the second reserve you got 8, third reserve you got 11, like that. So, the number of observations is 7, that means you have collected data from 7 tiger reserves. So, the n value is 7, number of observations is 7. Now, we have to calculate the mean first, because we are trying to know how all the values differ from the mean. That is what is called as standard deviation. So, for that we have to first find out the mean. Okay. So how do we calculate mean? We add all the values together and divide it by 7. So that is how mean is calculated. So that is 7 plus 8 plus 11 plus 6 plus 13 plus 8 plus 10 is equal to 63 divided by 7. So the mean or the average of this observation is 9. Now, so that is the mean. Now how do we calculate standard deviation? So for that, first we put down the xi values, that is all the observations. The observations in the ascending order we have put it, that is we have 7 values and we have arranged them in the ascending order. So 6, 7, 8, 8, 10, 11, 13. So we have first arranged them in the ascending order. That is not necessary, but still we have arranged them so. Then in the second column we will find out xi minus x dash. So this is xi, that is individual observation. Each individual observation is represented by xi. Now second is xi minus x dash. That means how much each observation differ from the mean. So what is x dash? We have already got x dash as 9. Mean is 9, average is 9. So that is x dash. So what is xi minus x dash? Here xi minus x dash will be 6 minus 9 equal to minus 3. This will be 7 minus 9 is equal to minus 2. 8 minus 9 equal to minus 1. 8 minus 9 again equal to minus 1. 10 minus 9 equal to 1. 11 minus 9 equal to 2 and 13 minus 9 equal to 4. So that is xi minus x dash for each value. Now in the next column what we do? So how do we calculate SD? We have to find the square root of the sum of deviations of all values from the mean and divide it by the total number of observations. So first we have to find out the square. So the square of minus 3 is 9, square of minus 2 is 4, square of minus 1 is 1, square of minus 1 again 1, 1, 1, 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16, and we find the total of all these x minus x dash whole square values, and the total is 36. Now we will go to the standard deviation. Standard deviation is the square root of sigma xi minus x dash the whole square. Already we have found out sigma xi minus x dash the whole square, that is 36. That is, it is the sum of the deviations of each, sum of the squares of deviation of each value from the mean. So that is what we get here as 36. So sigma xi minus x dash the whole square is equal to 36. Now we go to the formula again. For a raw data like this, standard deviation is equal to sigma square root of sigma xi minus x dash the whole square by n, and sigma xi minus x dash the whole square is 36. N is equal to 7 because we have 7 observations. So it is the square root of 36 by 7, or it is the square root of 5.14, and answer is 2.27. So how do we represent the answer? We represent the answer as if you are having such a data, such a raw data, if you are asked to express the average, then the average or mean is expressed as mean plus or minus standard deviation. That means the mean is 9 and we express it as 9 plus or minus 2.27. So that is the amount of, that is how much each value differs from the mean. So that is what is called as standard deviation. So it is the measure or the amount of all the values from the mean. So how much or what is the range of this observation? That is how we, that's what is represented by standard deviation. So the answer will be represented as mean plus or minus SD, or standard deviation is equal to 9 plus or minus 2.27. That is how we express the mean of the data. We also, to make it more valid, we add the standard deviation also. So this is how we calculate standard deviation for ungrouped data. Now we move on to how it is calculated for grouped data. So we have frequency distribution here. That is, we have counted, we have studied around 29 fishes are there in our study. We have measured their lengths and we get 9 fishes of length 3 centimeter, 8 fishes of length 6 centimeter, 4 fishes of length 7 centimeter, 3 fishes of length 9 centimeter and 5 fishes of length 10 centimeter. So, the total number of fishes we studied was 29. N is equal to 29, or it is sigma Fi. Fi is frequency. So, this is each observation and this is the frequency of each observation. So, the first observation is 3, its frequency is 9. Second observation is 6, its frequency is 8, like that. So, it is the sum of frequencies, or the total number of observations is equal to 29. Now we have to first find the mean, then only we can go to the standard deviation. So, how do we calculate mean? For that, we have to multiply this observation, the value of observation, into frequency. So, xi fi is calculated and written here. That is 3 into 9 is equal to 27, 6 into 8 is equal to 42, 7 into 4 is equal to 28, 9 into 3 is equal to 27, 10 into 5 is equal to 50. So, sigma xi fi is equal to 174, or it is the total frequency. So, how do we calculate mean? Mean is calculated as, for a frequency distribution, mean or x dash is calculated as sigma xi fi by n. So, what is sigma xi fi we get here? 174. What is n? It is 29. So, the mean will be 174 divided by 29 is equal to 6. So, only the first part is over. Now, we have to find the standard deviation. Now, we have only found out the mean. Now, we have to express the standard deviation. So, the mean of this observation, all these observations, is 6 now. In a frequency table, this is how we calculate the mean. So, for these observations, the mean we obtain is 6. Now, we have to find the standard deviation, or what is the range of this set of observations. So, for a frequency distribution, SD or standard deviation is equal to square root of sigma Fi into xi minus x dash the whole square divided by n, or the total frequency. So, we go to the table, how we calculate it for implementing the formula. So, first we write out the observations, that is xi values 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. They are the lengths of the fishes. Then frequency, 9 fishes of length 3 centimeter, 8 of length 6 centimeter, like that. So, this is the frequency. Total frequency is 29 as we found out earlier. Then xi fi we found out, it is for the purpose of finding out the mean. So, that is again rewritten here. So, this table was meant for calculating the mean. Now, we have to go to xi minus x dash. What was x dash? It was 6. The mean we got was 6. Okay. So, we have to find out how each value differs from 6. So, this is the observation. So, this will be 3 minus 6 equal to minus 3. 6 minus 6 equal to 0. 7 minus 6 equal to 1. 9 minus 6 equal to 3, 10 minus 6 equal to 4. So, that is xi minus x dash. Now, what is the next column? It is the square of xi minus x dash, xi minus x dash the whole square. So, minus 3 square is 9, 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. Now, we have to multiply this by fi, each frequency. So, what is the frequency of the first row? It is 9. So, we have to multiply 9 with this value. So, 9 into 9 is equal to 81. 8 into 0 is equal to 0. 4 into 1 is equal to 4. 3 into 9 is equal to 27. 5 into 16 is equal to 80. And we have to find out the sum of this. So, sigma fi into xi minus x dash the whole square is equal to 192. Now, we calculate the standard deviation. Standard deviation is equal to sigma square root of sigma fi into xi minus x dash the whole square by n. We have already got n as 29. sigma fi into xi minus x dash the whole square is here. Fi into xi minus x dash the whole square is represented by this column, and the total sum is 192. So, it is the square root of 192, because this much is 192, this much is 192. So, the answer will be square root of 192 by n. N is already 29. So, that is the square root of 6.621, and the answer is 2.57. So, how do we represent the value? The value or the mean is represented as, average is represented as mean plus or minus SD. What is mean? 6. What is SD? 2.57. So, the answer will be 6 plus or minus 2.57. So, that is the that is how it differs. That is how the whole range differs. So, in the previous example, we got 9 plus or minus 2.27, and in the next one we got 6 plus or minus 2.57. So, in fact, this is showing a higher SD compared to the mean. So, that means the values are spread out into a wider range. So, that is all about the calculation of standard deviation for raw data and data given as a frequency distribution.